Hey guys, Thomas from Team Sakurasou here, coming to you guys with another Yu-Gi-Oh! News video, and today we have OTS 20. Now, I was going to make this video earlier, but just so happens that OTS 20 decided to drop not only on the day I'm live streaming, but right before I live stream. Like, I literally learned about this at like 4:15. I was supposed to stream in 45 minutes. I couldn't make a video that fast, so here you guys go. I'm going to give you guys my full thoughts on it, as well as tell you guys what it is. So if you enjoy these videos, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe. If you're buying any cards off TCG Player, please use my affiliate link down in the description below. Helps out the channel to no additional cost to you. And we're going to get right into it. And we're going to start with the Ultimate Rares. Now, like always, we know one Ultimate Rare like 2.5, 3 months beforehand. And that was Ghost Reaper and Winter Cherries. Now, a lot of people aren't really excited for this, and to be honest, I'm not either. I think it's going to look really cool, and it is another Ghost Girl, meaning that in our OTS, we might see every Ghost Girl as an Ultimate Rare, and I think she's going to have some appeal because of that, as well as, while this card is not seeing as much play as I thought it would once we got branded in the TCG, I still think she's a good card. Is she a good pick? Yeah, we should just, this could have been Ash. Like, at the end of the day, no matter what I say, this could have been Ash, this could have been Ghost Bell, this could have been an ulti that we wanted. I think people might even have wanted Moonlit Chill more, but this at least gives me faith that we can get OTS Ultimate Rare Ash eventually, and maybe that's just copium, but that's at least what this is a sign of. Sky Striker Ray. Now, you guys know I love Sky Strikers, and I'm gonna love this ulti if it doesn't come mod play right out of the pack. You know, I love this pick. Do I think it's a good pick overall, though? Now, bias aside, it's odd to me because why is Ray... Now, Ray's coming as an Ultimate Rare, and and I think our last Ultimate Rare was like 11 for Sky Strikers, and we know it's very popular. They have a manga and all that. And we are getting future support. So this is kind of to push that, I believe. As well as Konami has seen that Sky Strikers are still a fan favorite deck. You know, they got a first and a second place at a YCS. In fact, I think they might have even gotten 2 first place YCSs with mine in the last 4 months. So Konami's kind of saying, oh, this is a fan favorite archetype, which we all know. It's still seeing play. We'll throw them a bone. As well as, because we're giving this support, we could give them more ulti to be hyped. Now, I don't know when we're getting the new Sky Striker support exactly. I just feel like they could have made this an ulti in OTS 21. Because if we get OTS 21 and we still don't have the new Sky Striker support, well, what is this hyping up for? It's not that it's a bad pick. It's just more of, why now? That's what I don't understand. So, it is also a... and then let's just get to the next one. I'll give you guys my overall thoughts on the Ultimate Rares. Aluber, Gesture of Despite. Look, they printed this card so many times. This is their, like, money weighing machine, alright? They are like, oh, Aluber here, Aluber there. Oh, how about we give Ultimate Aluber right here? This card should have been Branded Fusion. Branded Fusion should have been an Ultimate Rare. In fact, if you want to put one of the extra deck monsters as an Ultimate Rare, that would be wonderful. A lot of people, by the way, thought Mirror Jade was an unconfirmed Ultimate Rare because they read Winter Cherries being one, and then in the same font, they read Mirror Jade. So they're like, oh, Mirror Jade's also an ulti. That's what we read. When in reality, if you read the damn sentence correctly, it's just one sentence, Yu-Gi-Oh! Players. I know reading is difficult. Look, I get it, okay? Graduating first grade is hard. But, like, it's one sentence. It clearly states that Cherries is the ultimate, and you could use this Cherries to banish the Mirror Jade. As in, they give you an example for some reason. Like, which is great, because we can't read all of the text on Cherries, right? If we can't read one sentence. Should have been Branded Fusion. Could have been another card, but it's not like Aluber's awful. Now, overall, with the Ultimate Rares, I'm okay with it, I guess. It's okay. Is it a step up from OTS 19? Yeah, but that's not really doing this pack any favors. The issue with this set is it has a lot of picks that would either irritate, annoy, or nobody's interested in. Like, a lot of players aren't interested in Cherries, a lot of players aren't interested in Ray, and a lot of players either will enjoy the Secret Rares more or wish that it wasn't Aluber as the Ultimate. They just don't want that card as the Ultimate. And I agree, you know. So for a lot of players, this is a very upsetting OTS 20. Like, I know, some people, it was very debated when someone actually praised this OTS. I think House of Champs gave this an 8.5. I don't know how he gave it an 8.5. Like, I love Ray too, alright? I think he plays Sky Strikers. I'm not too sure. But I love Ray. I get this, but this is not a good OTS set, okay? Like, I like the Ray, but that's it. Ultis could have been way better. Like, Konami's just a little out of touch. Like, these just feel very random at times. Now, super rares. I'm actually going to give some credit here. So, Nekomata King. If you guys watched my why OTS 19 set a bad precedent for a future, one of the reasons was that we're getting super rares of cards that have ultra and secret printings, or, you know, higher in some way, shape, or form. And we're treating OTS as a reprint. You know, even some bigger YouTubers have actually said, hey, I like the reprints in OTS. Well, that's wonderful if you like them, but OTS should not and should never be a reprint set. Now, if it comes with the additional advantage that's a reprint, that's fine, right? You know, like Nekomata King. Is it good that this card got a reprint and it's not worth money? Same with Nimble Beaver. Yes, but it's also great because Nimble Beaver and Nekomata King do not have any holographic printings, right? Nekomata King, people want to play that in tier. Now they have a super version. They don't have to pay $4 or $5 for a common that doesn't look half eaten. Nimble Beaver was around a $2 to $3 common because people want to play it with Sprite, right? And Nimble Angler and all that. Makes perfect sense to me why they made this a super rare, right? And it has no hollow printings. This is what I mean. These two are very good. Now, I'm going to go by Herald very quickly. Herald as a super rare, I'm going to say is pretty good. Only because this, while Herald has an ultimate rare, I do not believe it has, and I don't care about Starfoil or Mosaic, because I know I'm going to get that one motherfucker in my comment section being like, oh, well, it has a hollow, bro. I got the Starfoils. Good for you, buddy. You know, you probably got some NFTs too. Hello, Orange Light. Not only is it a great reprint, but the card doesn't have any hollow besides an ulti. I think a super rare is fine for this, right? Now, the rest of this, I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. Morphronics were not that popular to make this a super rare. I'm sorry. I don't think they're that popular. Sakurasou is a downgrade. They should have made it a super or an ultra in another set. Why? The Jutsu Art Notebook, I think this is an upgrade. But why? 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 I mean, I guess it's not a bad card, actually. I think this is their draw card. I don't know. As a super, whatever. This is just so irrelevant. Or, like, look, Ancient Orgasm, or as I like to call it here, is a relic of the past. This was a cool card that people bought, and I told people to get this cheap as an ultra. And this card needed a reprint. Not in here, and not as a super downgrade. Right? So you have 3 great picks. I put like an 8.5 out of 10, 8.5 out of 10. You can even say 9. Maybe even another 8.5 out of 9 out of 10. Like, we got 3 great picks here. And the rest of this is just garbage. I guess I'll let the Ninja one slide. Now, it's a good pick, but I'll give this one Right? It's like they know what they're doing somewhat, and then they just, like, I don't even know what this card is. Can someone tell me what this card is? Like, I've never seen this played. I've never seen me opened it. Now we're just going to get into the commons, okay? Which some of these should have been commons. King of the Swamp common. Look, this card was like $10 for $7 to $10 as a common. Good job. Very good common. All right. Sakurasou, just want to push a ninja. Whatever. I mean, supers were like 10 cents. I think this is bad, but whatever. You got the Blackwing nobody's plays anymore. This wasn't a bad card back in the day. But there's no reason a Blackwing deck would ever run this card again. And even back then, it was very mediocre. I don't know what they're doing. Zombie Stein, I guess it's an okay reprint. I mean, it does something. Dweller, I know Dweller is a great reprint and all, but, like, you could have got a hollow version for $1 or $2. Like, this card, it's not a good common pick, but I guess it's useful. And because it's useful, I'm going to let it slide. Just because, you know, most of these commons are pretty ass. This was like $2, $3. I guess it's cool if you want to play ninjas because, sorry guys, I had some indigestion, by the way. I actually went out to go eat after my live stream, which I was live streaming early, so Tackle Masters, go check that out. The field smells like $3 for a secret. I mean, I guess just throw it in here. Again, it'll serve a purpose, which, like, this won't, this won't. This was like $1 or something. I guess it's useful, so whatever, but, like, this won't, right? The commons aren't actually that bad. You got the Echuria card as a common. I mean, it's a downgrade. this could have been a super. In fact, why did you guys not switch this card for the super rare? Or this Daiso for this card? That would have made the OTS pack a little bit better because people actually are interested in the Churias. I don't blame them either. I mean, the fact that that deck could still be meta relevant, I mean, hey, it's interesting. This was a like $4 to $6 rare, going up to 7, 8. Good reprint here. Like the commons, if I was rating the commons only, guys, I would probably rate the commons maybe a 9. Like you reprinted some decent cards here that some people are very interested in. There's multiple good commons here. Good job. If they want to play and do better with the commons, that's wonderful, right? The commons are a 9 out of 10. The ultis, if 5 were average, I'd give it maybe 6. I mean, I know that that's like, oh, so you're saying it's a little bit above average. Look, they have fan favorite cards as ultimate rares. That's great, right? But if they put more effort and reorganized a few things, they could have made it a lot better. Like I said, this was branded fusion. I would have given the ultis 7.5 maybe, right? I would have understood it, right? Cool. The super rares are 5's average. I mean, I have to give it maybe a 6.5. Overall, I'll give the set maybe a 6 average, 6.5. I'll probably go 6.5. Right? You could push 7 maybe, but yeah, you could push 7, but I'm gonna say 6.5 to 7, anywhere from there. It's okay. It's all right. You know what I mean? It's not like OTS 19, but again, that's how it is. Well, even though I'm a little late on this news, hopefully you guys enjoy. Make sure to smash that like button if you didn't. I want to know in the comment section, what do you guys think of this picks? Are you picking up any of the ultis? I personally, I mean, I wouldn't mind one Winter Cherry's ultimate rare for the binder, but I'm not really that interested. And then, of course, I'm going to need 3 Ray here. I probably called this card Kagari. I don't know why. But I don't really have an interest in anything else at the moment. I mean, I actually would like, I have these because I actually don't have any of these myself besides an ulti that I have for collection purposes. And yeah, that's it. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.